Then the other one is on the issue of KCCA. First, I'm happy that the CEO of KCCA Football Club is here, and also I think one of the members of staff from KCCA. Friends, in our earlier planning, we thought it wise that in times of the preparation of the bid, that we would have taken KCCA as a training pitch. However, according to the CAF guidelines, they emphatically made it clear that they needed a natural grass training pitch, not artificial turf training pitch. I am happy that those who follow football, like Honorable Sewanyana and my brother, Honorable Shadow Minister, can attest to this. Before, CAF has been taking on even artificial turf as training pitches. But for purposes of this competition, they ruled out all artificial turf training pitches. And that's why, in the beginning, we were looking at taking on KCCA's training ground, Nakivubo, name others. But now, with the advent and the insistence of CAF that we must deal with natural grass, that's why we have gone ahead. Nambole is there, Chambogo University is there, Makerere University. I want to put it on record. Mr. Chairman, I personally witnessed the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between Makerere University and National Council of Sports with the Vice Chancellor. As per our budget, we are going to spend 21.9 billion to construct a training pitch in Makerere University in line with their plan as a university. So if they have money within their budget, our own contribution as government, particularly the Ministry of Education and Sports, is 21 billion. However, their budget, their plan exceeds 21 billion. So for me, if they have put it under their budget, additional funding to support this project, I welcome it. So I want to ask the committee for KCCA specifically. Mr. Chairman, KCCA is one of the clubs which normally represents the government in the continental, in the country in continental competition. When I talk about continental, Champions League, CAF, they normally face challenges. That's why council is mandated to give a contribution to that club which has qualified. It can be Kitara, it can be Onduparaka, it can be Mbale Heroes. That's why in this budget which council has submitted, it is all for all 51 sports. They have done it for purposes of helping that club. But I want to appeal to you to support KCCA in one completing Omondi. It's very, very important. It adds to the infrastructure of our sports. Number two, the bus. KCCA is our capital. Look at a team like a school like Bukedia Comprehensive, Amus College, having a better bus than the one of Kampala Capital City Authority. If you look at that bus, it's a generation of, let me not say it here, it's a generation of the 18th century. Fortunately, the CEO is there. So for me, I want to end by saying, I appeal to you to support the Capital City Authority to have that facility completed and to have the facility get what? A brand new bus. I thank you so much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister.
The National Council of Sports Vote 166 falls under the education sector, which encompasses education, sports, and skills development sub-program, but also under the Human Capital Development Program, and the sub-program is the delivery of sports services. I want to say that the current financial year 2024-25 government provided in the national budget Uganda shillings 262,650 million to support development of sports. But what is important that much of that money was allocated to capital development. The second issue I want to highlight is that, and it's a very important segment that I want to extend appreciation to the entire government of Uganda, starting with the cabinet, the Parliament of Uganda, as well as the Minister of Finance to consider providing under the midterm expenditure framework of government budget allocation of 508 billion in the next financial year 2025-2026. This budget will enable National Council of Sports to complete the ongoing construction work of the stadiums and training facilities already earmarked for Oyema City Stadium, which I want to assure Ugandans that the roofing of the stadium in Oyema has just started this week. And we hope that by middle of June, the roofing of the stadium will be concluded. We are anticipating, with the report of our consultant, that this project will be concluded on the time, and we shall be able to pass the test to host the upcoming Africa Cup of Nations 2027 in Oyema City. We also note that the 508 billion.9 allocation next financial year will support the construction work, which will continue in Akibwa Olympic Stadium in Elira City, which is part of the third stadium government of Uganda has committed to build to support hosting of the AFCON in 2027. These funds will also support construction of 9 training facilities earmarked. And when I talk of 9 training facilities, I'm talking about Kyambogo University Training Facility, which is near completion. And I would encourage you to visit the site to see what we are undertaking. We also have Makerere University Training Facility, which work will commence on the 1st of July, and we have already concluded with the signing of the memorandum of understanding